Hi, today is May 25th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 806 for the year, Precarious. I see a big-ass crane hanging over the top of a tall fucking building, hanging over on either side. And I see construction workers walking around on scaffolding on another building over to the right, and it seems like an awful lot of precariousness, and for a moment I wonder why there aren't more accidents happening all the fucking time. And I give credit to the same nanny state that libertarian bitches are always whining about. I'm going to be grateful that the Republicans haven't managed to dismantle everything yet, and I can look at giant-ass cranes and not really worry that they're going to fall down on people, and I can look at workers on the scaffolding and not worry about them falling and getting hurt or hurting anyone else. That shit looks precarious, but I'm reasonably certain it's safe. Poem number 807, Dangerous Abundance. My best friend in junior high school became a famous anthropologist and anarchist. By that time, both of us had long since left IS 70. I went on to make music and then a bit of money. He went on to write books and help occupy Wall Street. I must have passed him on city bikes many times on my way to the office, but I had no idea he was there. And he had no idea that I had written and recorded a song that he had admired 25 years earlier. One day at the office, I Googled David Graeber and found an email address, and our email correspondence helped inspire an essay that he wrote and later turned into a book. He died on my 60th birthday, and about a month later, for unrelated reasons, I started writing daily poems. If I had said to Graeber, "You can't safely build those tall buildings without some sort of functioning government," he might have agreed, but then asked, but do we need such tall buildings? He might have said that there are other dangers in taller and taller and more, and he certainly would have had a point. Poem number 808, More Time. On Saturdays and Sundays, I release 7 new poems instead of 5 because I have more time. And I always think that the weekend poems should be shorter, but they are often longer because I have more time. I want them to be stilled, concentrated, intense, but they are often more rambling because I have more time. But the truth is, most of the time, whether I have more time or less time, I don't really want anything except to keep going until I run out of time. Poem number 809, very short poems. The shortest and deepest and most intense poems that I can think of are single words. Love is a poem. Hate is a poem. Growth, anger, hope. Tears is a poem. Always is a poem. Light, dark, bird, tree, onion, fire, bottle, cock, fuck, shit, piss, and so on. Each word has so much inside of it, even words like placid or air. There are so many very short poems in this poem, so many ideas for poems in this poem. If I use the words for titles or themes, maybe I'll take 1 or 2 of them and use them for titles. But first I want to write about Alex Garvin. Poem number 810, Alex Garvin. Yesterday, Dogbowl and I were talking about Alex Garvin. I had forgotten that Rebecca knew him too. I think of my time knowing Alex as beginning around 1975 or so and ending maybe 10 years later, but I'm not so good about the dates because I remember when Alex's band Pianosaurus came out with their first album, Groovy Neighborhood, and that was 1987. I don't know of anyone who has seen Alex in the last 20 years. He disappeared just before the second Pianosaurus record was supposed to come out. Some people saw him bartending at Carnegie Hall or Lincoln Center at some point. He has no social media presence, which doesn't mean he's dead, but he could be dead. If he isn't dead, I hope he comes out of the woodwork and says hello. It would be nice to catch up. Poem number 811, Fire. The warmth of a fireplace, the fire in a heart, the Ohio Players song, the failed and fraudulent festival that spelled the word differently, the tribe-saving element that ancient people quested for. The story of that quest for fire became a major motion picture whose title may be the title of the next King Missile record. Fire, I could go on, and perhaps I will another time. And the last poem of the day, poem number 812, Bottle. Bottle sits empty on the ledge, leaned too far over the edge, landed on rocks and broke into bits. And now on that ledge another bottle sits. All right, that's it. Such as it was, such as it is. I appreciate you.